Hello, Namaste, Salam, Sat Sri Akal. I'm Govin and welcome back to my YouTube channel, the Welding and the Technical Center over here in Bugao, Pune. Firstly, I would like to thank you all for showering your love and blessing for my earlier videos. So today I'm again back with one of the videos for you all. Today we are going to see how to do a selection for MIG welding machine setup at your workshop for your current welding requirement. So there are multiple criteria where you have to check whether to go for particular welding machine or not. To start with, first criteria is that the machine should be having an error code detection system. This feature will help you post one year of your life of the machine, where you will be able to troubleshoot the machine more fast and more quick without relying on anyone that is going to come over there and troubleshoot the machine. So error code detection system plays a very important role while selection of your welding machine. This is the first criteria. Second criteria is the type of material that you are going to weld, whether you are going to do only mild steel, or whether you are going to do only stainless steel, or whether you are going to do only aluminum. So in case of aluminum welding, the machines which comes is along with the mild steel and stainless steel welding and the aluminum welding. In case of stainless steel welding, the machine comes with mild steel welding and stainless steel welding. Whereas for the criteria of mild steel welding only, there are multiple machines which comes only for mild steel welding. So this is the second criteria where you have to choose which one you have to go with. If you are having a future prospect of doing aluminum welding, then you can definitely go for a high-end machine which is capable of doing all the materials that is possible to weld. Then the third criteria comes is that what is the thickness that you are going to weld while doing it on your workshop. So if it's a less thickness one or a sheet metal work that you are going to do, then I would recommend that 400 amps machine will be very suitable for this kind of application. If it's more than 10 to 12 mm of thickness, still it is okay that you can do 400 amps machines for that. But if it's more than that and the machine is going to run continuously over 240 amps of current, and it's a continuous kind of welding, day in and day out, 2 shifts and all that kind of criteria is going to be there, then you should definitely go for a 500 amps machine. So why 500 amps machine? Because it is a 100% duty cycle machine primarily, so there won't be any kind of heavy load on the machine. It is more than capable to take more than 240 amps while doing a regular kind of welding. So thickness plays an important role while selection of the particular machine as well. So this criteria you have to take care while selecting a MIG welding machine for a proper setup at your end, so that there won't be any problem while working throughout the life of the machine. So these 3 criteria are there. More than addition to that is that it should have multiple facilities for the welder's point of view. So these facilities we will be showing it in our OTC Daihen D-MIG 400 model. What basic feature it comes with, that I am going to showcase you now. So the first feature of our Daihen MIG 400 is synergic control. So generally in conventional machine, the welder has to set the current, he has to set the voltage, he has to set the wire feeding speed and set the permutation combination right, and the welding is done. But in our machine, we are having this synergic control where the welder has to just press this button, the control will start, and then he has to just set the current, the voltage and the wire feeding speed will be automatically set by the machine itself. So this reduces the time for the welder for doing the setting for the parameters, and in generally it gets a very good parameter set by the machine itself. The second feature of our Daihen MIG 400 is that you can store multiple parameters in the machine itself. So for example, if I have to save this parameter in the machine, all I have to do is just press on the save button. Now this being a completely new machine, all the 30 slots are vacant in this one. So I'll save this on slot number 2 for instance, and then press enter. So this parameter is being saved. So I'll save one more in this one. For instance, I'll go for 385, then the same procedure, and this time I'll save this on 6. Enter. So all these two parameters have been just saved in the machine. Now to call this, I have to put the remote on the load side, okay, and then just shift this to 2 number. So this parameter will come over here, and then again if I put it on 6 number, the earlier parameter will come. So this is how this function works in this machine, and it is very convenient to store multiple programs according to the thickness of your sheet metal. Addition to this, it is also having two major features called as penetration control and soft arc start. So for this, what you have to do is that press on the display change button, come to program function number 12, turn it on, come to function number 13, turn it on, and these two features will start. So the benefit of these two features is that while the starting of your welding arc, there won't be a buzz of spatters that will be coming out, and the benefit of penetration control is that when the welder's hand is little bit shaky, as it won't be possible for him to be 100% efficient throughout the day, this function will try to maintain the parameters that have been set on the machine by the welder, and it will manipulate automatically. So ultimately it avoids the penetration from getting hampered. So this is one extra additional feature what you can say in the machine, which comes as a standard, and it is very beneficial on the welding side. Setting of the machine is so easy, so that even if a new welder is there, he can easily take care of the settings. Whatever the machine is getting feeded, that the same thing should be displayed on this panel as well. So for instance, if I am using a 0.8 wire, the pointer should come on 0.8 wire. If I am using a CO2 gas, it should be on CO2 gas. If it's a 80-20 gas, then it should come down. If it's a solid wire, it should be on the solid wire. If it's a stainless steel flux core wire, then you have to change this. So now you'll see this flickering as the gas is not correct. So once I change this one to CO2, even it is still flickering because the diameter of the wire is not correct. So all the inputs whatever it is giving to the machine should be correct, and then only the welding will be sorted one. If any of this function will come out to be wrong, it will directly impact the welding that is coming out. So once the welder is familiar with this function, what he is using has to be fit on the machine will take care of the remaining part. Addition to these criterias, there are some more special criterias which can be a point of selection for you as well while selecting a MIG welding machine. There can be an option of going for a gas-cooled torch or water-cooled torch. There can be an option of going for a 2-roll wire drive system or a 4-roll wire drive system. Or there can be an option of going for a pulse welding machine or a non-pulse welding machine. For such instances, you can connect with me on my mail ID. My mail ID is attached in the end of the video. Thank you for making me a part of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, love, weld.